And that's what I said to her.
And that's how it ended.
That is how it ended. Hey, everybody. How are you?
Good evening.
And welcome.
And a welcome.
To another fun episode of Colts
Hot
and
Pockets and Lap Rockets.
Yeah,
I still think I want to change it to that.
We did
Colts
take
and
a
Crims,
vote.
Hot Pockets, and Lap Rockets. Hi, Brittany, DS Kitty, Kristen Melinda, Jamie Palmer. I love Jamie Palmer. Tammy, Anna Banana. Tammy says, I'm still here.
Good.
I like how Tammy said, hey, I'm just going to be watching, not chatting. I'm still here.
All right, good. It's good to know you're still here.
Hey, Mara.
Electric Boogaloo.
Marcy Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Make it make sense. We love Lisa. Brittany H. Hey, girl. There's Layla Bradley. God, I was worried about her for so long.
I saw her last night twice.
Suzanne White.
Yeah,
she's a lurker from the beginning. Love ya, she says.
Nice.
We love you, Suzanne. Live for now. Chow Yun Smut, as always. It's a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie Mosier, Kimmy Steele is present for muster.
So
Meredith
great.
Lynn, Don M. Alicia, Beverly, Third Eye Open. Thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
No warning stream. Really? Well, I posted it like 20 minutes ago, Julie. I'm sorry. Aria, Fall Leaves, The Not So Graceful Swan, Lisa Black, A Dose of Rose. I love Rose. We saw her yesterday.
We did. Good to see you.
Katrina, Squirrel Girl, Barefoot April. Hi, TNR. I caught a live. Well, welcome, Barefoot April.
Nice, TNR.
Reese went to Kohl's Sephora, got your 90 and 2 more. Good for you. I'm wearing 57 today, just in case you need to know, Yarn Prepper. Amy Edge, Dawn Meredith, Laker Dog. Lumen's present. Tammy, again. Present and accounted for. Tammy.
Dawn Meredith.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Tommy got the pepper spray, as we talked about the other night, feeling kind of sicky about it.
Well, you may not.
But I also got the journals and did retail therapy. Good for you,
Good
Jamie.
for you.
Susie Fitz is here. Ellie J. Thank you, Ellie J. Joni Allen. Pam Fredette. Gretchen Only. I love Gretchen Only. Destiny Salazar.
I don't know Destiny Salazar. Welcome.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I've never said hello, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Hey, Lori Lee. Zelda's here. Zelda, did you love that store today? Oh my God. And you love Pam.
Yeah, she's absolutely epic.
I really love Pam. She's been a friend of mine for a long time.
She's got an incredible personality.
And an incredible store.
And she's into Alice in Wonderland and wristwatches.
Yes, she is.
Kind of hard to dislike someone like that.
Yes, she is.
And she has exquisite taste.
Alicia, by the way, I want to say thank you again for that. Barefoot April, I've been catching up on replays. You two keep making me smile. Reese, sending you the biggest hugs for all the things going on. Barefoot April, that is so nice. Jamie, yes, I had to order it. Caroline in Canada. Reese, you look fantastic in my favorite color. Tommy, are you wearing my favorite cologne, Original Polo?
Always.
Thank you.
That is what I rock. I rock polo green.
I really don't own anything orange. Funny, I do have these glasses, and I don't think I've ever worn them. They're an orange tortoise.
Look amazing in them.
Really?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. Why would
You're
I
not?
lie? No.
Oh.
No, why would I
You're
lie?
truth telling?
Yeah.
I never wear these, but I thought
if I didn't like them, it's be silly.
You would tell me if you didn't like them.
Like the other ones.
Call out my
today,
chomos all the time.
No, today she picked up a pair and said, "What do you think of these?" I went, "No."
Yeah, I liked those, and I'm kind of upset about it.
I didn't. You asked my opinion.
Yes, Chow Yun Spot. I talked to Todd today. Matrix Rabbit. He's out of the hospital and feeling good. Yeah, I talked to him. I was there on the strip earlier today. Sorry, I missed you guys. Dose of Rose. We were there for hours today. Hours. It was all your fault.
It was all my fault. You know, I get.
Aria went back to Sephora and got some of Reese's recommended shades to add to my collection I didn't already have. Did I need more? No. Did I buy them anyway? Sure did.
Of course you needed them.
Yes, you did.
You can't have
Hockey
enough.
Town
It's
John.
like watches. You can't have enough.
Lurker Laura, I think, changed her name for us. Remember, it was Laura Lurker?
Yes.
I asked her to do that.
That was so cool.
Sheeta Barbie. Tommy, I gave you a shout out on your last appearance on STS. You were such a great guest on that show. Also, Reese is so cute today, says Destiny.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Susie Fitz says you're not wearing Crim number 5.
No.
Lisa Black.
We're still developing Crim. It's actually
this matches my shirt.
Cell block number 5, I believe, is what we're going to roll with. Cell block number 5.
Thank you, Jamie Palmer. To my untrained eyes, you look beautiful in orange, Reese. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for showing us the live at the store, and those shades at the store were cute.
Not the ones I shot.
Yes, they were.
No, that's different ones.
I said no.
Karen W.
Thank you, DS Kitty.
Another lurker.
Thanks, Brittany.
I love when lurkers come up for my fingers.
Oh, Tampa B. Thank you, Don Meredith. Karen W. Another lurker. We always talk about Tampa B. Hey, Ev Barney. Thank you, LEJ.
That's an excellent question, Kristen Melinda.
When is Sephora going to start paying me? Yeah, I'd like to know the answer to that. Do you throw lip stains away after? No, Yarn Prepper, I do not. I don't. I'm not that loaded, girl. I don't throw out lip stains. Brittany H. Thank you. I know. Isn't it cute?
Yeah, and it matches.
Oh my God, I think I have the other one in my pocket.
I'd like to have a
Where
dollar
is it,
for every
Tommy?
time I've heard somebody say that. I don't know.
Well, I put it in my pocket. Oh God, I hope I didn't lose it. I bought another clip today that's tiny and it looks like Gertie.
DJ Daddy-O. Good to see you, my friend. That's Mr. T's long-time friend of the lifeboat. Long-time friend of the boat. Good to see you, Mr. T.
Punky, hi, Annika's mom. Punky's a little stressed tonight because I've been gone all day. And I just fed her dinner and took her outside and she threw it up all over the grass.
Oh, well, that's no good.
She doesn't ever do that. I feel terrible for her. Hi, Donna. Tommy, are you feeling better?
A little bit, yeah.
Thank you, teacher nurse.
A little bit.
Okay, Gretchen didn't like the shades either.
Not a
Hey, call me Matrix Rabbit. I am free. He's out of the hospital.
Excellent. I think I'm at the end of it. I'm not bless you.
Sorry.
I'm not back to 100% by any stretch. I started out with a pretty bad day, but I am feeling better now. I'm on the uptick.
Debbie Zito. New glasses, Tommy?
No, Reese hates them, so I don't wear them very often.
Wow, Ev Barney, that's such a nice thing to say. Good Lord. Get it together, Bo.
That is him itching himself, whether you believe that or not.
He has a Seresto collar on. Anti-monkey pants. Hello, everyone. Watching replay of your shopping. What a great shop. Love your style, Reese. I love that store so much. It's like my favorite, probably my favorite store in Kansas City. Janie D. I know.
Yeah. Judgy McJudgerson. Gertie.
Tommy, sorry, your glasses look great with your shirt too.
Why, thanks.
Hey, Clenna. Hey, Alva. This desk is starting to get a little. We're overdoing it with the snacks and such.
That's my fault. That particular batch. Look, both of those are mine. That one happens to be my fault.
I thought you were just taking the blame because that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, I am supposed to do that, and I would. And if you had put those there, I still would have taken the blame. But this time, I do happen to be honest.
Did you know you're cute?
It's sinking in.
Okay. So are you, Bo? Yes.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Riley's human. I feel like we should all barbecue this weekend together. Veggies for Reese. I would love to have some kind of a get together at a big park. What do they call those? Like a reunion? But it's not really a reunion because we haven't had one before. But
we have to get back together.
Yeah. But I'd like to get together and barbecue.
It would have to be your bowl.
Shannon C. Thank you, Shannon C. Maybe I should wear these glasses more. You can't overdo snacks, says Barb.
Shannon. No,
Barb, if you need to know where your snacks are, I know where they are in your pantry. Just let me know. VTV, what's up, cutie pies? Speaking of snacks.
Hey, there she is. It would not be a show without you.
Shannon C., that feels right. I'm eating snacks when I watch you guys. I hope you do, girl.
Yeah.
Where is Kid?
And
no one knows.
And do not feel bad about that.
Just a union. Just call it a union.
There you go. Lori Lee.
Hey, Andra Wise. I got a white skirt. It's kind of long, but I think I can make it work with help. And a pair of jean shorts. I can't remember the last time I wore jean shorts. Jamie Palmer, same girl, same. Matter of fact, I've been wearing shorts for the first time in my life. And I just figure, I'm not going to get cuter. Whine a little bit more. Thank you so much.
Of course you could get cuter. What do you mean you couldn't get cuter?
Nobody gets cuter.
Oh, I did.
You are cute.
I'll show you pictures of me like 10 years ago.
I did see pictures of you.
Yeah, and that's it.
What did I say yesterday when you showed me? I said, keep your facial hair.
Oh, yeah, that was part of it.
And
yeah, I definitely looked a lot different.
Yeah.
I looked a little more crimmy.
You did look more crimmy, actually.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It is.
Can't think of a better name.
Oh, good to see you. God bless you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Hey, keep your chin up. Last night, she was on the boat and lost her husband yesterday. So thoughts and prayers.
Can't think of a better name?
Yes. But thoughts and prayers with you.
Oh my God. You lost your husband yesterday? Yeah. I am so sorry. Everybody, yes, please. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to say. That's absolutely horrible.
It's
But I will give some good news. Lyric's vitals today are best. They have been since he was born. And
Thank
he's
God.
having a good day.
Awesome.
Guys, this is her baby. She just had her baby and he had to have surgery.
And we've had some days that weren't as much fun in the news.
Barefoot April, I don't know where to renew your membership, girl. Christine Baker, welcome. Hi, P. Taylor. Thank you, P. Taylor. I've never worn these frames.
P. Taylor, good to see you.
Thank you guys for all the thoughts and prayers.
And Lori's here.
Any more watch shopping? Did you find a good watch?
You know what? I did not. Sadly, I went when I was there the day that I bought that watch. I thought,
hi, Shelly Kelly.
I thought of buying another one. It was a chronograph. But he said, if you want to come in and horse trade, like bring in some of your stuff, if you have watches out here, bring some in and trade. And I thought, that's a great idea. So when I went back, the one I wanted was gone. And he's got a lot of watches in there, but I own just about all of them. Like one, very, if not the exact same watch, very similar. We have a really similar collection. So
VTV, the ones were started over on the lifeboat. It's a really cool thing.
Virtual hug.
It's a virtual hug. It's thoughts, it's prayers, it's well wishes, it's healing vibes. It's whatever that means to you.
Correct. You can light a candle.
When I see the ones, I think of the Care Bear and like sending out the healing power.
It's a lovely image. I think that one.
My tummy works for that.
What?
I have a Care Bear tummy.
You have a Care Bear tummy.
That's what I said. Did I stutter?
The things you say.
Hey, Paula Penley. Hi, Zoe.
Paula, good to see you.
Miss Pie is here. Trish Ryan. Everyone in our wonderful, loving, accepting, non-judgmental community. I love that.
That is one of the coolest things ever. For real, I love that.
I love that you got your goofy watch fixed. Not so graceful swan.
New band songs.
Lisa Trimble.
Lisa, God bless you.
I love Lisa Trimble.
Yep.
Yes, she says, thanks, all. We're so excited for Lyric, especially after his rough week and dealing with the damage from the tornado on our property. It's been a great week. Yeah, I bet.
Wow.
It's horrible.
And Lisa, I will reach out to you tomorrow, Lisa. We're due.
Bead Maniac. I'm glad you caught a live too, my friend.
Woohoo! I love it when people catch lives that don't
Reese
usually
is
catch
spicy
lives.
today. When am I not? Let's be honest.
Right?
The only time it wasn't spicy was when I was sick a couple weeks ago. I had less zest. What? Do I have bad breath because I eat Mexican?
Hold on, let me see.
No.
Come on.
No.
All right. I'm not catching any Mexican breath, but I was trying. I love Mexican food. Let me see. No, I got nothing. Oh, hey, how are you? You all right? You all right, Quibs?
Hey, Donna Lane.
Good to see you.
It really bothers me when I get close to you and you get scared.
No, it was just I wasn't expecting the.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's enough. Me and my kid are meeting tomorrow. We haven't seen each other for a very long time. All thanks to the boat and encouragement from you. Thank you for being Noah the building. But
Matrix, I am so happy
Todd.
for you, man. How cool is that?
I really love that, Todd. Good for you.
Yeah, that is
Todd
so
and
cool.
I private messaged quite a bit today. I really enjoyed talking to him.
Oh, how exciting is that, though?
Hi, Laura DePreet.
I want to hear about it afterwards.
Yeah, we want to hear about it tomorrow, Todd.
Yeah.
Sarah Browett, welcome, girl. I love you.
So will everybody else. Right?
I love that electric boogaloo.
And I love your name.
What's the story in the ring on your left hand?
The story in the ring on my left hand. It is, if you look at it, this is a gift. And if you look at it, it has a gear train from the inside of a watch in it. So those are actually the gears from the inside. So when you put a gear train back together, there's like 4 wheels that you have to assemble, and these are them. So I wear them in a.
How long have you had that ring?
4 months.
Oh.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely.
That's not something you've had since you were like 12.
No. It was a gift recently.
Wow. Destiny, Care Bear love to all out there. We all suffer, we get by because we can empathize with each other and hold space for one another. Destiny, that is so nice. And it's so true.
Do you remember Taekwondo for Life?
No.
Well, that's who gave it to me. She mailed it to me. Very cool ring. Taekwondo.
Did she pass away?
No. She's a crew member. She shops pops in all the time.
That's really nice.
Care Bear love to all those out there. See that?
Hey, Monica M.
I love
Thank
that.
you, Matrix Rabbit. Just got to Atlanta. I'm visiting my brother-in-law and nephew and nieces. How fun, Monica. Enjoy that for the holiday weekend, girl.
Very cool.
And
she was calling Gertie by your name yesterday, I think. Wasn't? What did you call her? Yeah. Oh.
I call her
That's
Monica.
kind of a big deal.
I call her Monica sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone, please keep your fingers crossed or pray for me if you pray. I'm getting cochlear implants at Johns Hopkins Hospital June 21st. I'm scared. I'm a nurse, and they say nurses are docs. Trish, definitely, girl.
They're as bad as doctors. Like they make crappy patients. Is that what you're saying?
Doctors make the worst patients. We do too.
Yeah. One of my very close friends had that, and it was life-changing.
Good for you, Matrix.
Yeah, life-changing.
That's amazing, Trish. We will send those thoughts and prayers. Let us know. Reese and Tommy, I just want you to know my real name. Reese, you might, but Tommy, only because I want you to know who's really talking to you. Lisa Hartso. Oh, I know you. I've talked to you, Lisa.
Lisa, thank you.
I kind of like to call you Riley's human, though.
Well, we're never going to be able to. That's essential.
Not necessarily. I remember those things.
See, you know what? I remember nothing. I'm so happy I remembered who sent this because with names, I'm horrific. It's just fading. But my old memory is unbelievable. Like I can tell you what happened in 1983, but what happened 3 days ago is not as good.
I'm pretty good with my memory. I literally fell out of my chair when I heard Queen Gertrude go by my name. Monica, you're so cute.
Electric Boogaloo. My husband works for. Oh, no way. Love it. See that? Electric Boogaloo. Her husband works for Copeland.
That's cool.
That is so cool. What an incredible device.
And Ed Barney has a neighbor who has it and loves it.
Yeah. It's
Joanne Ventrilla.
life-changing.
I love Joanne Ventrilla. Hi,
Joanne,
girl.
great to see you. I also love her. What do they call those things again? Avatar. It looked like one of the ones from Monsters, Inc., does it not?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it looks like a monster.
Oh my God, it is.
See the ears?
Yes, that's cute. And I see a little mouth, I think.
It
looks like Mike Wazowski.
A little bit.
So what else do you know?
All kinds of things.
You want to tell us about it?
So we had a pretty good time yesterday, no?
Oh my God. Speaking of cochlear implants.
Dial it back a little bit. Doing just a little too much spice.
So what?
We had a pretty good time yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
What was yesterday?
We had more feedback from last night's show than we've ever had. Did we not?
Oh, your phone's ringing.
Yeah, well, not. It would have to be your bowl. It blows my mind. Let's just put him on the air. Hey, Spanky, how are you? Good. You're live on the Relate-A-Boat. What's happening?
I was just about to buy a plane ticket. I just wanted to run it past you real quick. It's going to be $150 around.
Do it. Love you. Bye.
Have a great boat. I'll see you later.
All right. My boy's booking a plane ticket. He's going. He's heading out to not immediately, but he's heading out to Utah for one of the festivals that he goes to. Really, really cool. And he's going to bring everybody with him. So you're going to get to see what he does.
That.
Honestly,
Thank you, Trish Ryan.
The first time that Spanky told me
hey,
what he
Carly.
did, you know what I mean? As a dad, he's like, I spin fire. I'm like, you do what? It kind of scared the crap out of me. But watching him do it is unbelievable. Like he's really freaking good at it.
I love everything about Spanx.
Yeah.
It's the Google symbol. I need to get a picture of myself that won't scare everyone. That's the Google symbol?
That's the Google symbol?
I thought it was Mike Wazowski's girlfriend.
So our boss looks like that? Right? We work for them, no?
Who has Squirrel?
Currently, Squirrel is with family. The Scovilles are taking care of Squirrel.
Are you sad?
A little bit, but it's a short. You know what? It's very short in the scheme of things. But if she was bummed out, if she wasn't eating, if she was exhibiting any signs, I would haul ass back home.
I
check on her every
tried
day.
to send you home yesterday.
You did.
Guys, I feel like I should send Tommy home. He's been here for too long and he misses Squirrely. Otherwise, I don't really eat a lot of chicken.
I am a fan of Yardbird.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's your Crim name. I must have bored the hell out of my dad when I showed him my retail therapy when we got home. He was like, Tommy, it looks good.
Oh, no.
That's all right. I talked about this yesterday, I think, on my channel. Women don't get fancied up for men. We do it for other women.
Oh, no question.
100%. Like the pearl on this matches these pearls. Like no guy is going to be like, I love how you matched and you're color coordinated with your glasses. Women comment on that.
Well, and I'll tell you something else.
And we love commenting on that stuff. I love being like, oh my God, I love how you matched this. Where did we buy that? That's why we do it. We're not.
And I used to spend a lot of time when I was a degenerate in nightclubs and bars. And a guy walks into a nightclub or a bar, and the first thing that he does is he tries to pick out the most attractive woman in the place. It's just what dudes do.
Hey, Jersey girl.
Around, and women do the exact same thing, but they're not looking at men. They're going in to look to see who the most attractive woman in the room is because they compare themselves to her. It's a completely different animal. Really is. And by the way, I'm not making that up. That's exactly what happens. Semesto flea collars are toxic.
Seresto.
Oh, Seresto.
I've heard that, but I've never had an issue with Seresto collars with my animals, and I've used them for years.
Okay.
But I have heard that. But I also don't want fleas or ticks on my dogs.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing.
It is. Your 19-year-old son notices. You know what, Barbara? That's a good point. Huxley notices stuff. Huxley daily will be like, you look really pretty today, Mom. Yeah, women give more compliments to the woman than men do. It's not unfortunate to me. I expect it. I don't expect a man to come up and be like, wow, where'd you get all that? How'd we do this? Oh, I love that Labradorite.
Well,
I like making friends with other women anyway, and then talking about their story. So,
well, and a guy might say, you look great, but he probably isn't going to say, love the blouse. Where did you get it?
Yeah,
right?
it's more fun to talk with women about that stuff.
Well,
hey, Sandy Kovacs.
And dudes have things like that too, right? If you see me get together with another watch freak, it's
exactly. It's like
it's
that.
awful.
It doesn't bother me. I expect someone like Tommy to be like, yeah, you look good. I don't expect Tommy to go into detail.
I'm also always there with when you say, what do you think? How do I look? I will always say the truth. Even if I don't love it, I'll say, hey, you know what?
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Well, would you want me to lie to you?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Pat.
Oh, I will take notes on that. I lied to you once, and I have been catching hell for it ever since.
That's right,
Settle
you did.
Down.
Don't ever lie to me again. I swear to God.
It was a small one. It wasn't even a big one.
You better be truth telling, Scoville.
It was a really small one.
I would hope, yes, from your husband recovers from a stroke. Pat Kimbrell, we will make that happen, girl. And I'm sorry about your husband, but we will make that happen. Pat Kimbrell is also a new grandmother. Hi, Carol Barnhart.
I have had.
Hey, Jezebel Mode. Thank you, Jezebel Mode.
I have recovered from one.
Thank you, Janie D. Leslie Girl, welcome.
See,
Jamie Palmer,
Thomas
I get
says
that.
Much more than you look good. See that?
You do sometimes.
Leslie Girl, good to see you. You're a little late.
Well, thank you. See, Shelly Kelly, I like how the florals in your blouse play off your necklace.
I was just about to say that. Shelly, if you hadn't said that, I was about to.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Guy taking the time to compliment and emphasize the comment, you really look great, is enough. Doesn't need, that's what I think.
Especially if you say it like a game show host.
They said men are visual. They never said observant. VTV.
VTV, always there with it. Always.
Leslie Martin, I met her. Are you going to be coming back to Seattle on the Crim and Proper tour? If you are, I will be there. Love you both. I love Leslie Martin. She met us for brunch. She's so cute. Yes, Leslie, we will come back.
From Conroe. Saddle, saddle, saddle. Thank you.
Sarah Browett, is this the cutest hair clip ever?
You have a horse too, don't you?
I have a horse.
See that? Didn't think I noticed stuff like that, did you? Weren't you guys just saying that?
What was the lie? You brought it up. He lied about his location.
Yeah,
he told me he was somewhere when he wasn't quite there yet.
Yes.
It actually even wasn't a big deal. But the fact is, it was because you weren't in the location you said you were at the time. I
may have exaggerated my location.
He exaggerated his location.
Yes.
That is an exact way to put it. LL Jersey Girl, I brought it down for you, girl.
Look at Pierre. There's a very interesting question.
This is number 57, and I think they're half off. They're $7.50 Sephora cream lip stain. This is a good neutral. This is a good neutral. I vote LA. Oh, you're really needy because we were gone all day. I wish we would have walked him tonight.
Yeah.
I vote LA for the tour. Gretchen, I bet you do. What things have you learned about one another being under the same roof? Pierre says. Good question.
Yeah. What do you think?
Hi, Jill Judd.
I have a much better appreciation for your palate. Right? I mean, I'm much more aware of acutely aware of the things that you like and don't like in terms of food. Right? Because when you only hang out with somebody for short periods of time and maybe you just, go out and eat, like we haven't spent a ton of time, and now I'm getting the idea.
Was this in a good way or?
Huh? Sure. No, I mean, I just know what it is. I'm not bummed out by your diet. What do I care what you eat?
Are you like a 5-year-old?
I think that you've been
Jamie, you're giving him dirty side eye.
You've been downright adventurous, I think, in eating. I put 2 things and you're like, I tried both of them.
Since you've been here, I've eaten nothing but cheese enchiladas pretty much.
I ordered 2 things you didn't want to try and you tried both of them.
A tamale. What else?
I can't remember what the other one was.
I think it was just one thing.
No, I'm pretty sure there was another one. And if you give me a minute, I'm going to think of it.
I don't remember trying 2 things.
No, the other one was a drink.
Oh, your mojito.
Yeah, but a special. It's not a regular mojito. It had
coconut.
It had coconut in it.
That thing was good.
That was lovely. Really
I didn't taste any alcohol. That's why I don't drink. I don't like the taste of alcohol, and it burns my throat.
Yeah,
that thing was good.
Well, mojitos don't taste like that.
Well, I could have had more.
Yeah. Well, I'm not much of a. I don't have more. I'm not that dude. I'm not adverse at all to going to Utah. I lived there for a long time. I lived in Utah for years. I'd love to go back to SLC.
Hi, Darcy Miller.
I lived in Cottonwood Heights. There you go.
I bet Utah's a pretty place.
7,600 south and about 2,700 east.
God, Sandy Kovacs, you couldn't be more right.
If you're in Utah, you got that.
Mojito with coconut. Yeah, it was tasty.
Hey, Sandy, from your lips to his ears, right? To Ralph's ears. I love that idea.
Riley's human. I already forgot your real name.
Lisa. Hell, I haven't even forgotten that yet.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Lisa.
Hartso? Yeah, Lisa Hartso. Have you met Cricket in person? I hope you do. If not, please stream.
Oh,
we have streamed with Cricket more than once, and we will meet her on the cruise in person. But yeah, I text with Cricket at least probably 3 or 4 times a week. So yeah, I know Cricket really well. I love her.
Barefoot April, correct.
I'm Justin Murray. I don't know what that is.
Murray. Yeah, I know exactly where Murray is.
Lisa Black. I would love to go to Chicago because Rhonda McNeil is in Chicago too, and I love her, and I really want to meet her someday. Hey, Sarah Graham. Utah is beautiful. I'm sure it is.
And I and Andrea Wise and I were damn near neighbors. Murray, Utah is so close to where I lived. It's silly. My old in-laws lived in Murray. Spent a lot of time there. Yeah, it's a beautiful part of the state. Lovely.
I would like to see it sometime.
You would love it.
Really?
You would absolutely love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a very, very clean city. I like Salt Lake. I enjoyed living there. I really did. I dug it.
I bet there's a lot of people in Chicago that would meet us.
And you know what? The nice thing about Chicago is it's one of those places that you have to go because it's so centrally located. No,
VTV.
But I like that. VTV is something, isn't she? Huh? Holy hell, that's funny. Lumen says Chicago. Yes, I'm in. No, Chicago.
VTV
we
is
have to go.
Obsessed with the ass. Touch asses.
Yes. Yeah. Proctologist on the side. Amateur proctologist. Hour and a half late, but I'll catch up. You're not an hour and a half late. We went on late. Don't trip.
DNB, we just started.
Yeah, we didn't go on time.
Where's that? Moab?
Oh yeah, I've gone to Moab. Moab is in southern Utah, and there are a lot of state parks down there. A lot of some of the most like the big archway that everybody associates with Utah because it's on license plates and all that. That's down there. Goblin National Park. A lot of great stuff. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Moab.
Why did you get so much feedback from last chat? Because we got pretty sexual.
I think it might have had something to do with that.
I would like to go to Utah now.
I think we ought to.
Gretchen, that's way too soon. Yeah,
not sure we can pull that together in 3 weeks.
3 weeks is not a good time for me right now.
Yeah, 3 weeks is gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's like
Moab's on your bucket list. You will absolutely
the eye of the storm.
Dos Arroz, you have to go and take. I saw your setup. You can go down there. The Goblin State Park. You have got to see. It is one of the most unbelievable things. You know, in the coyote, when you see the rock with another rock stacked on top of it and another rock stacked on top of it, like boulders just stacked. Well, Mother Nature did that, and they call them goblins.
Hey,
And
SMSB.
they're about every 3 feet apart for as far as you can walk.
No, I didn't know that, but I forgot that I brought water down.
Blue Bayou, that does not ring a bell. But you know what? The thing is, and I was a ski patrol for a while, but there are so many mountains in Salt Lake City. Just depends on which one he worked at, because there's Little Cottonwood Canyon, Big Cottonwood Canyon. There's a crap load of ski areas right there. There's 4 without even leaving the canyons.
Lisa Black, we would love to hang out with you guys.
And how?
You know, Chicago, I only have been to Chicago Pier one time, and it was for a Church of Scientology org event.
I need to know more about this giant pinky.
I would like to know more about it too.
I think we should discuss it. We'll get there. I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
Put a pin in that.
Yeah.
I went to an Ideal Org thing in Chicago, and we all rode a bus to it, and I hated Chicago.
You hated Chicago?
But I was there with a group of Scientologists.
Well, it doesn't count.
I mean, I did love all the Starbucks. Like,
what's the name of that
like, I guess I shouldn't say I hated Chicago.
Michigan Avenue?
I didn't get to go see anything. I went to a Scientology event, and that was it. I would like to go to Chicago and tool around.
4th of July in Chicago. They do 4th of July as great as any city in the world. You can go down there and you buy what do you call it? You buy tickets and you can go and eat everywhere with it, and the food's fantastic. And they put on a fireworks show with the symphony orchestra out there playing. It's one of the most unbelievable things I ever saw. Really dug it.
Here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'm going to love Chicago, because I thought I would love Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dirty ass city. And I don't know that is Chicago similar.
Well, look, there are very few clean cities. You know what I mean? It's cities by their nature. Taste of Chicago. That's exactly what it's called. Well played, Mac. Well played. Been there, done that. Did it multiple times.
Everybody's saying the food's good, so I definitely.
The food is fan-friggin-tastic.
Okay, well, why haven't you taken me then?
And Taste of Chicago is what it's called, and it's absolutely worth going to. See, Don's mom knows too.
What's WV? Is that Wyoming?
What?
You should come out to WV. What's that?
West Virginia.
Oh, and walk across the underside of the New River George Bridge. Okay.
They put you in a harness?
Oh, yeah, because I'm all about sex swings.
Yes,
that makes sense.
She loves the idea of going in a harness.
I've been dying to do that. It's such a bucket list for me.
Mm-hmm.
Jilbo, had my 5-year checkup CT today. The last 2 5-year checkups, my cancer has been back to this one. Been back. So this is a scary one. Have no sign of cancer. Jilbo, Tommy, get the thing.
Yeah, how good is that?
Thank you, Jilbo. We're so proud.
How cool is that?
Jilbo, that is amazing. I love that.
Everything else we talk about today is going to just be silly, but that's a big deal. That's freaking
amazing,
awesome,
Jilbo.
man.
I'm really happy for you, girl. We all are. I promise you that.
Look at you. Very nice. Simply Sarah changed up that. Look at that. Got a watch on there for me. A tank watch. I like it.
I think we should do a Chicago thing at some point. It sounds like there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I bet you are relieved, Jilbo. We're really happy for you. That's incredible.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing better. Like, you can't put a price on that. It's amazing. It's the best news ever.
I know exactly how happy
Look at
you
our
are.
cool chat. Look how happy everybody is for her.
Yeah. I remember someone I was very, very close with who survived colon cancer twice. And going back, the dude got it and 5 years later got it again. And but when finally went back, he's been clear now a long time. I don't remember exactly how many years. 34 years, something like that.
Oh, that's
24
amazing.
years, 24 years. Long time.
I love stories like that.
Yep, 24 years.
Yeah.
And doing great. Guy's got he's in better shape than I am. He's ripped. He really is. I'm eating cheddar and caramel popcorn.
Ooh, that's
Isn't that
good.
called Chicago style?
It is.
It is. It absolutely is.
And I've always thought.
And why
it was
don't you
weird.
rub that in since we've got no snacks here tonight?
Did you eat all your ginger chews?
Oh no, I forgot I had the ginger chews.
Are those gross?
No, I've been necking them all day. They actually, I wish I had done more of them in the morning.
You know what bothers me is I've been trying to feed you all day, and you just reach for this crap.
No, this settles my stomach, man.
Are they
this
good?
really does, yeah.
Do I need to know more about it?
They're pretty good for settling your tummy.
I knew it. That's why I bought them.
Yeah, well, it really did settle my tummy. I wish I had been necking them, but since I got home, I've been going nuts on them. They do they're a little tough on the chewing. Yeah, I lived in Southie. I'm almost ashamed to say that.
Shelly Kelly.
Yeah, I lived in Southie.
You know, Shelly Kelly, I've not had one near my taint. That sounds horrifically painful.
I don't have a panty line. What? I don't wear any. Kind of a commando kind of dude. Sorry, let's keep it real.
I'm not laughing at that. I was like totally in a mindset thinking about Chicago food, and then I read that. It's like, whoa, we really swung a different way there.
I love this chat. I swear to God.
I love you, Shelly Kelly. You know I do.
You know that's a short, right? You know you're going to be seeing this for the rest of eternity.
And then Tommy going, I don't have a panty line.
We don't rock them anymore. We gave them up a few years back.
All that threw me off. I was thinking about Chicago and travel. I was not in that mindset. Shelly, no, but that sounds horribly painful, girl. And
oh my God, is that funny?
You know what I would do for it? Honestly, though, hold on just a second. Shelly, if I did have one, I would get a washcloth wet and put it in the microwave and get it super hot, because anything like that reminds me of when I worked in ophthalmology and you had anything like that near the eye, you want to heat it up. You want to get it hot. So you could also do a like a Epsom salt. What is happening?
Yeah, they're really not easy to get out. The only thing about those,
ew, gross. You could do an Epsom salt bath too. Shelly, I would do an Epsom salt bath.
There's also it'll take you after game a little.
It's got a bite to
They're
it.
a little gummy too. They kind of.
This is not something you want to eat on live.
Probably not the greatest idea. For those of you who have never had one of these, when you put this in your mouth, it goes like this to your teeth, and it doesn't let go.
I can't get it off. Get it off.
Got your teeth?
I couldn't breathe.
You didn't want me.
Hi, Teresa. Yes, hot compresses, girl.
Do you, for anybody of a specific age, do you remember something called black salve?
Shelly, I will say this. You were in the shower soaping everything when I felt it. I got one of those on my butt once, and it hurt. And it lasted for a while. Oh, my God. Like these things in my mouth. And heat. You want to do hot compress on something like that, Shell. Sorry. You know what, though? These are kind of addictive at the same time. Like that.
You have any
they're
idea?
spicy.
No, you can't stop. And when the spice wears off, all you're going to get is mango, and it's just lovely.
Wow.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Should we go back and get more?
Yeah, we need more. Remember, always question everything. Never accept anything less than what you are worth. Love that. Never back down by losing your voice. Love that. Be your authentic self always. Never lose sight of who you are. You know what? Damn, that's good.
That is good, and I love analytical blarney.
Thank
you, my
awesome.
friend.
Honest
I love that. That's beautiful.
It really
is. Thank you, my friend.
There you go.
Hey, Teresa. Purple Groovy. Good evening.
Hey, great to see you, Purple Groovy. I love Purple Groovy. I really do. Oh, here we go. Now that we're in a lull, we're gonna circle back. So for those who were not here last night, some people may have just seen the post, because I know there's a post, right? Isn't there a post? Pretty sure.
What are you talking about?
The pinky swear. What do you mean? What am I talking about? We were circling back.
I'm a little off. You know why? I think because I have a headache.
Really?
Yeah. It hurts. It's right here.
NSAIDs or something?
Not here.
Not here so much.
It's right here.
No, you look fine.
Ship shape.
Fine. Yeah, no, you're good. Orange dress is pretty, Geoplanet Jane. No question.
You had one on your butt that you had to have surgery for?
Did you notice the way the hair clip picks up?
Oh, yeah. Look, Geoplanet Jane.
Did you catch that?
Isn't that fun?
Huh?
I saw that.
I particularly like it with the blue on the. How am I doing?
You're good. I was just gonna say I like your efforts.
And then she tied the entire thing together, the whole ensemble, with those shades, which kind of a lighter orange, kind of tortoiseshell thing going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're not really a lighter orange.
Small enough.
God, jeez.
Small enough to not be the Chomo 2000 Millennium Editions.
God's
She likes
sake.
to rock from time to time and look like a convict. Just saying.
You know, I don't
Amy
know.
Edge says, I love the range of faces you guys make. Well, there's, you can't help it.
You know, Teresa, it's kind of similar to the green dress. It's a similar material. You know, good night, Aria.
Good night.
As the wife of an Air Force vet, please don't say Happy Memorial Day. It's a hard day for veterans that lost friends and have survivor guilt. It's a day of solemn reflection. I don't disagree with that, Yarn Prepper. And I don't think anybody means it disrespectfully, of course. But I do hear you. And I also was the wife of a World War II vet, Fred. He was in the Navy. And so I have nothing, and especially Tommy, more than anybody I know, has the utmost respect for our vets. We met a Patriot yesterday.
One of the coolest you could come across yesterday was that.
Hi, Anita. And we have a lot of respect for the people who serve our country.
Yeah.
And I would never mean that disrespectfully. I've always thought that too, saying Happy Memorial Day. It's not really a happy day. So I'm with you on that. But I don't think anybody in our chat means that disrespectfully. I can speak for everybody when I say it comes from a good place, but I do hear what you're saying.
You know what?
Hey, Original Ann.
That is genius. Put them in the shoes in the fridge.
I saw that. They kind of burn.
Yeah, but you'd be able to get them out of the package better.
Third eye open.
Because that's an issue.
So this is an address. This is a top. And if you want to try to find the website, it was a store in St. Louis. And the store, the first name is called Laurie, Laurie. And the last name is Soleil, S as in Sam, Olet. That's where I got the dress I was wearing yesterday and the top I'm wearing today. Beautiful place.
Jamie Palmer, usually that thing requires you to take a red thing at the top, press it down and slide it to the side. It's not an easy thing to accidentally set one of those off. For real, they're not easy to set off by accident. Unless they're making them a lot different. I haven't been a Crim in a minute, but I'm not active. I'm not an active Crim.
He's a retired Crim.
I've been retired.
You're welcome, Yarn Prepper. We love you, and we absolutely respect your husband.
No
and
question.
Thank him
and
for his service.
everybody else that served.
Yes, Memorial Day is for our fallen vets. Veterans Day is for all vets. P. Taylor, I don't get headaches that often. I tend to get headaches around my cycle, and I'm going to be starting my period soon. Huh?
I think I might cause headaches.
Oh, stop. Lori Lee, I'm going to have to share it tomorrow. I didn't get to it. Katie Fulton.
There she is. Let's talk.
I got my favorite gift today, I think, that I've ever received. I've never gotten such an expensive, beautiful, thoughtful.
And it's ripping. This stuff is incredible. It really is.
Tommy gets excited.
It smells fantastic. It really does. The stuff is off the hook.
Tommy, hey, Kestrel, I haven't seen you for a minute.
It's actually way better. No offense, but it's way better. Like it was probably
I love that Yarn Prepper. Jeff says thank you. Her husband, Jeff. Sorry.
Jeff, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank Jeff for his service for us. Okay. So guys, Katie Fulton. Darn, Reese, you have a great memory. Well, thank you, Elena. Katie Fulton sent me a gift. And
that smells like.
Hey, Rogue Hedgie. Love you, Rogue Hedgie. It has been a rough week. Caught up with me. I understand. You go to bed, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, Original Ann, just give me a minute because this is real special. You got to build it up, Original Ann. You got to build it up.
It has to be a little bit of a.
It's unisex, Tommy. Sorry, Katie. He's gonna have to get his own bottle. I said no.
I don't know that I would like it on me.
But you would like it on me.
It certainly would be better on a woman. You all right, Quibs?
I'm fine.
Are we going to circle back?
Kestrel, I've missed you.
See, she's afraid to talk about
Katie,
this. I'm not afraid to talk about
this. This is a perfume that Katie sent me a gift already, more than one. She's the best friend you could ever ask for. I love Katie Fulton so much. I've never had such a good friend. Outside of Scientology, I've made some majorly good friends. Barbara Mangano's so up there for me, right next to my heart.
Help us.
Katie Fulton is the same. I love her so much. And She sent me a gift and it came. Yes, Mac. And Tommy and I opened the gift and it nearly knocked our underwear off, but he wasn't wearing any.
Yeah.
Hey, L. Ron
Shannon
Howard the Duck.
C.
Happy birthday, Shannon C.
Yeah, Shannon C. You know what? This too shall pass. And swing by the lifeboat if you're doing nothing later.
Tommy does look cute. I can see why Reese is distracted.
That's not why Reese is
Hold
distracted.
on.
All right, let's get that stuff.
Okay, hold on. I'm serious. So Katie Fulton, we open this package and it smells amazing. And I say to Katie, what the hell is that smell? So she tells the chat, hey, Canood. And Blue Bayou, it's called Baccarat. Okay, so Katie texts me and she's like, I want to get you a bottle of this. And I'm like, really? Okay. So she sends me the link and I'm like, whoa, holy, I got to get on that sugarbabies.com to find a sugar daddy. Well, Katie says, no need, because I can provide that for you and be your sugar daddy. Why are you talking over me?
I was singing Blue Bayou.
Okay.
She's been wearing it for years.
So Katie Fulton sends me a bottle. It's crazy expensive, Jen. And Katie Fulton is a Southern Belle and she doesn't care. And I told her not to do it. But Analytical Barney, you're totally fine. We know you didn't mean disrespect. We love you. Nobody meant disrespect. Hi, Robin Miners. I know everybody in here supports our troops.
We're good.
Jenny gets chatty.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. AB, we're good.
Look at this. Baccarat Rouge 540.
Yeah.
Let's take a whiff.
Careful.
It's going to set Tommy off.
This stuff's pretty rugged, man.
I'm going to put it all over my neck so you can do what you did yesterday.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to spray it because I never want to use it. I'm not ever going to use it. I'm too scared because I don't want to ever run out.
Well, that's probably going to keep you from running out. It's probably also going to keep you from smelling.
Can you just rub the bottle on yourself?
I don't think so. Look who's here. Look who's here.
I'll never be able to afford this in my life. Janet G, like this is not something I would never buy this for myself. I can't afford it. I've never owned anything this expensive. I've never owned a perfume that costs more than $20.
It smells remarkable.
This is a huge deal. So I'm just going to rub the end on me.
Yeah, I'm smelling nothing.
Stop.
I'm just not smelling anything.
Surely it works.
No, I'm smelling nothing.
It lasts years. Let me know when you run out. Katie Fulton is my sugar mama.
You gotta like that.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I've been trying to get one of those for years. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Let me see.
Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm
well aware of that.
I was told there was no heaven in Scientology, but now I believe that there is one. If you drop that bottle, your ass is grass.
No chance in hell.
You're dead.
This really is lovely.
It's crazy good. Did you just spray it?
No. Would you relax?
Did you just spray my cat?
No.
If you wasted a spray.
Do you think I would spray your cat? I would not spray.
Did you just spray the first fucking spray? I didn't even get to use it yet. You just ruined it.
I'm not going to sit here and not smell it.
You christened it.
No, I didn't. I'm not going to not smell it. The idea of not using it is a little bit...
it's called Baccarat.
And she's almost
Rouge.
out. Look now.
Yeah, it's almost gone now.
There's not even anything in the tube.
It's like truffle cheese for your neck. Tommy, you used it all.
Do you hear yourself? You're insane.
There's less at the top.
Purple Groovy? That's the nicest thing anyone said about me in a very long time.
Mods, can you post the name of it in the chat? Ed Barney wants to know.
Look, she's doing the squirrel thing.
Yeah, because you sprayed her and now she feels like $1 million. Now she thinks she's better than everybody else. She's going to go walk in the streets and get a sugar daddy.
Come on. You have your shoulder, kitty?
You sprayed my cat. Now she thinks she's better than me.
I did not spray your cat.
Unbelievable.
I did not spray your cat. I sprayed my hand.
Cricket just put it in. It's the most... I can't afford it either. Katie Fulton is my only friend that I know that can afford it. I bet Barb could get it. Mangano. But look at this. You turned her into a floozy.
Nonsense.
She thinks she's better than me.
No, but she's a great kitty. Aren't you a good girl?
Unbelievable. This stuff is crazy expensive. Again, this is the most expensive gift I've ever received. I've never gotten a gift this expensive before. Like a real gift.
Do you see this?
I've never had real
Gertrude
perfume
is
before.
on my side here. Do you want your dad?
Oh, now she wants a spray. Unbelievable. I've never even used it. You just sprayed it all over the room.
There goes the entire neighborhood.
You sprayed it like poopery.
Like what?
That stuff you spray into the toilet.
Yes. Poop.
This is $100 a spray.
I think it might be more than that.
I take Venmo.
Yes. Good. Excellent. We'll work that out.
It's SMSP. This isn't a joke. This stuff is serious. Only the highest quality people can afford and wear. Is it a floral scent? Oh my God, it's orgasmic.
It's pretty damn nice, isn't it? I did my hand.
Oh my God. And you know what's amazing? It smells like Katie Fulton. It smells like her boobs. Oh my God. You would get laid immediately wearing this. I am going to get so many dates that I can't go on because I promised something.
See, let's talk about that, shall we?
Oh my God. It's amazing. This is what Katie's boobs smell like. And every time I put it on, I'm going to think of that. It's unreal. How do they make it? Oh.
Good for you.
Jamie Palmer, it might be fake.
Good for you, Katie Fulton.
Katie Fulton is the best.
Phoenix Rising, I am. I'm doing better.
Me either, Darcy Miller. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, right. Purple Groovy says a kit walks across your shoulders like squirrel does. I'm done.
Where do you spray it? Done. Where do you spray an expensive perfume? I've never had a expensive.
Sorry.
Do you spray it here and do this, or do you spray it here?
Well, would you like my advice? Don't spray.
No, I'm just asking.
Don't spray it anywhere where it can be tasted. Right? If somebody goes in and wants to put their lips and tongue on your neck, they don't want to lick your perfume. You follow me?
Katie, where do you put it? Spray it on your clothes?
Yeah, that's usually how it's done. Is you put it on your clothes, it lasts longer, and then you don't have to worry about the person tasting it and going, "Oh God, what is that?" Right? You don't want that.
Back of your neck?
That's not a bad idea either. Back of the neck is not a bad idea.
Yeah, Sarah Browett, I'm hesitant to spray that on my clothes. If it stained one of my shirts, I wouldn't like that.
But here's the deal. The back of your neck is also sometimes in play.
I think you just cured me of my porn addiction.
Right? Sometimes I've been known to chew on the back of the neck. Good. That's good. Good. That's the spirit. Pulse points so it lingers, says Phoenix Rising 44. Geoplanet Jane recommends your hair. Ooh. Just avoid anywhere where a dude's lips might end up. But you're not going to date anyway. So what are you going to do with this stuff? Let's circle back. Quibs,
I'll tell you right now, with this stuff, I'm going to get asked out.
Yeah, but more than likely.
What's going to happen is they're going to go, "You're not very attractive, but you smell good. Would you like to go out Friday?"
I don't think that's how it would go down.
Really?
No. But
okay, fine. They'd say something like, "I normally wouldn't ask a girl like you out, but you smell amazing.
Oh,
you smell like this girl I knew named Katie."
Oh, what are you doing to the kitty? That wasn't very nice.
What a jerk.
Oh, don't do that. He was not very nice to the kitty.
The main component of a perfume is ambergris. I remember that from the movie, aka whale vomit.
You know what? I haven't scored any good whale vomit in years. Kind of dried up.
I remember the guy talking about that in the movie Hannibal. I kind of do spray and walk into it. Also pulse points. Huh. You're welcome, Brianna Miller.
Can't believe you ran the cat off, you big mean dog. I'm going back someday. Yeah. So, are we circling back? Or are you scared? Because you seem a little scared. I'm not going to lie to you. Right? You've been dodging this.
Oh no, I'm not scared at all.
Well, you seem like you're
scared of what?
Well, you're dodging it. I mean, we're trying to bring that up. So yesterday,
Katie, thank you again. I really do love you, and I'm so grateful for this. I'm serious. I shouldn't say I've never. I mean, people have sent me gifts. I don't want to discount that. It's just, I guess this is something I would never buy for myself, but I would love to have. It's one of those things. Like all women probably have some expensive thing that they would never splurge on, and you did it for me. So thank you, Katie. I will never forget that, and I love you. When Reese, I'm going to circle back. Crim. When Reese realizes she is worth every penny, spray and use it for herself, not for men. I have finally got to the point with my lingerie loungewear. It's not for me. It's for me, not them.
Well, that's great, right? That's good.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it really
I like that.
It really is. Oh, they're using a synthetic.
It's an incredibly generous gift, Kestrel. I just am so thankful to Katie and everybody who sent me gifts. I've gotten a lot of gifts from people. I've even gotten a lot on my Amazon wish list lately. And again, I'm very thankful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Circling back to what Tommy wants to talk about.
First, better name. That's, you know what? When I first started journaling, the things that went down in there, very often, store order lists. I mean, I was in prison when I started, but the fact that you put in pen to paper is a really good thing, especially, this is got to be a really rugged process. The grieving, you know what? Maybe we'll do the grieving process thing tonight. We'll talk about it, but it's, I'm glad that you're journaling. And I think that was a great gift. It's going to help you get through this. I promise you it is.
Phoenix, I will be buying the Dirty Blouse tonight. It's my first splurge in 2 years, and I want to thank you for helping me to realize I'm worth it. Love you. Phoenix Rising, I love you, and I love that blouse. You're going to look amazing in it. I bought both. They're so pretty. They are such pretty. It'll look flattering on everybody. Check your email from me. I have something. Okay, Yarn Prepper, I will. Okay, so circling back.
Oh, so we did the pinky swear yesterday, right? So this thing ended up on a post. But it ended up on a post without any kind of explanation, right? There was no real explanation for what the pinky swear was. So we had a question early on of what was this all about?
Hey, Charles Malie.
So the pinky swear was because Floozy here was discussing all of the people that she intended to date in the very near future. And I suggested that perhaps immediately starting to date might not be such a great idea.
Yeah, I just want to say, Analytical Blarney, nobody was offended, not even Yarn Prepper. So please, I don't want you to return to lurker mode because you felt like...
for God's sakes, don't do that.
Yeah, we love you, and nobody felt that way.
And that was your last comment. If we didn't get that, that would have sucked.
Yeah, and we appreciated your super chat, and it was a lovely comment. Yeah, nobody in here thinks that.
No.
Yarn Prepper doesn't think that. She's she's the wife of a vet. So she was just pointing that out. But please,
Tissue?
please. What?
Tissue? See, last time I went around you and you yelled at me.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, if you feel like going through that again.
Anyway, it's okay to go into lurker mode if you want to, but I don't want you to because you felt like you offended anybody. You didn't.
Please don't go into lurker mode.
See, look, even Yarn Prepper said you are fine.
Please don't go into lurker mode.
I love that for you, Meredith Lynn. So anyway, hey, Chica Cherry Cola.
Tampa
Thank
B!
you. No sorries allowed. That's right.
Booyah.
Tampa B's been lurking a little bit tonight.
I love Tampa B.
I love that woman. Like they say in Steel Magnolias, I love her more than my luggage.
I haven't seen Steel Magnolias.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. Sure. You might be able to watch it though, because it's old.
You know what? And it's probably not action. I mean, I could probably watch it.
Oh, let's.
Usually, if you can count,
I need you to. I already feel sad about it.
If you can count to like 5 or 6 seconds between each edit, I have no problem watching it.
Hi, Aileen.
That's why I can watch anything filmed on one camera. Like if they're not editing.
Why do you keep losing your cats, Barbara?
Yes, didn't this happen last night?
Last night, she lost Tito out by the alligators.
No,
and
she
the
lost
coyote's
both
nest.
of them out last
and
night.
The other one with the 10 fingers.
There is an alligator out there too.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen
that,
him.
But nah.
I need you to watch it.
Olympia Dukakis is
It's
awesome
amazing in that movie.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I remember her.
It is so good. We have to watch it together right
Jamie
now.
Palmer says, "What? You just blew my mind, Reese."
Oh, it's so good. Please.
Yeah, no, I said I would watch it. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I just have to see how it's edited together. I'm not gonna tough it out for a migraine, but if it's something I can watch, I'll watch it.
Amy Edge, I'm so sorry, girl. Yeah, it's a tearjerker, but it's so funny. There's so many funny parts in that movie with Shirley MacLaine. Okay, so back to what you were saying.
So the what happened is
first of all, look how big his pinky is.
The Floozy's talking about dating, like, I mean, you were rattling off the thousands of people you intended to date, and I suggested that maybe that wasn't such a good idea. And
actually, you suggested to go on the dates with me.
No. My first suggestion was that I should just make sure that the people that show up were tough enough to protect you. So I said I had to make sure that each one could take a punch
by punching them in the face once.
She didn't like that idea at all. So we have
Hey, Cody.
we have compromised. And I said, how about if you promise, you pinky swear that you're not going to start dating? And then Quibble said,
look at this.
It would have to be your
I
bowl.
can't even wrap my pinky around him. Look at where it ends. I can put a whole finger in between. Hey, that's not sexual.
Yeah.
I can't even grip my pinky around his. Yeah, it's weird, Sarah Browett. So Tommy then said what? To solve this issue.
Cody lives in St. George. I know that real well too. He used to run an office out of St. George, a massive office out of St. George called Genesis for a long time, actually, like $1 million a week. We were killing him.
So what happened?
So we did the pinky swear.
You know, you tend to get off topic, and
you actually got off topic.
I stay on topic every time.
That is the funniest crap
I couldn't even finish the sentence. I couldn't even finish the sentence.
If you could have done that with a straight face, I'd have been so damn impressed. I really, honest to God, I would have been so impressed.
People have unsubscribed from me because I can't.
They do that to me all the time too. But I mean, I have an excuse. But
look at Lydia.
Gertrude's back there doing.
Look at Charlie and Gretchen. Are you in here? Look at her carpet shark. She's swimming in the carpet. Charlie Ann.
Oh, she knows we're onto her.
Hi, Charlie Ann.
So then I'll get back to this since she doesn't seem to be able to. Hey, analytical Blarney. God bless you. No.
Is she leaving?
No, but I assume.
Oh, thank you for your super sticker, analytical Blarney. That's so kind.
And feel free to chime in and stick around, please.
You both get off topic about talking about getting off topic.
I was on topic. So Quib says. So Quibble says, "Hey, settle down." Quibble says to me, "All right, here's the deal. If I'm going to pledge that, then you're not allowed to date either." Now, I agreed. So we have agreed to not
date.
Yeah.
So I'm just never going to date again. So my vagina is just going to stay. I've heard that those things close up.
I think you're going to be all right. Shannon C. I've done a bunch of videos on that. I have. Pretty disturbing crap. I think if you go back about a month and a half on the boat, you should be able to find it.
Lucille.
I did a bunch of them on it. She's a disturbing human being. So, no, here's the thing. What we're doing is we're not necessarily locking it out for the rest of eternity, but I just want to make sure that you're safe and all. That's what it is.
I'd rather date a guy who can throw a punch than date a man who doesn't know if he can take one.
Well, true, but I just wanted to punch these guys in the face.
These hypothetical men that you've never even met, you just want to punch them in the face?
Yeah.
That's so
barbaric. Because all of these hypothetical men that were coming to get you, right, in my head, are hypothetically really bad people. Right?
Reese, it's been 10 years. Yeah, they close up. Yeah, well.
See, Barefoot April gets the idea, taking care of each other, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go, and someone said, what about just dating each other? We're going to go smoking into this as what are you doing?
Talking to her?
Baby tongue thing again.
She really likes it because she is a baby.
Yes, there's no question.
Her name's Chauncey.
I caught that.
What happened to the list?
That's a great question. Sherry. Booyah. Put that up.
Sherry?
Down. Sherry Allen.
Tommy, why do you want to punch 9?
Oh, Anna Nicole, that's funny. Come on, that's a good one.
Would you? What if I brought a date home that was in his 90s?
Well, it's too late for that, isn't it? In your hypothetical,
signed it in blood.
You did. In your hypothetical dating people, none of them were 90. That's not what you were talking about. Talking about some jackass in a cowboy hat. I'm gonna have to go stomp out like a brush fire. Kidding. But I'm just gonna make sure nothing bad happens to Quibs. You understand? It's a very close friend of mine.
What if he's a nice guy?
Well, again,
that's what I said. Barefoot April. Why punching? Why are we punching anybody?
Well, these were hypothetical punches, right? I didn't punch anybody. They were hypothetical punches to hypothetically bad men. They were not good people. If you had hypothetically really good people coming to date, then I might have, taken a pass. But I saw your hypothetical guys, and they were not good.
Why?
Bad, every one of them.
Why were they bad?
You should have seen them. Should have seen them. They just looked it. I'm telling you. Seriously. One had a face tattoo. I don't think you can do face tattoos. Quips.
What?
No offense to anybody that's rocking a face tattoo.
Whoa.
I just don't think you should bring one home. Yeah.
Tether's cut, man.
I'm just saying.
You are out there. You're in orbit.
What do you mean? I was checking out your hypothetical men, Squib. Don't lie to me, Quibs.
Your tethers are cut.
Yes, it's true, Sherry Allen. Most of my best friends started out that way.
Instead of dosing Reese's drink, he doses his own with Cialis.
Yeah, that's a lot of truth to that. I mean, I am getting to that age. I think that's probably.
Well, that's great, but why was anybody going to do me dirty in the first place? My God. Why can't we just trust the dates?
Because I saw your hypothetical dates.
He's punching in his mind.
That's right. They're hypothetical punches.
He's swinging all over the place.
Yes.
He's very overprotective of you, and it's so sweet. Is it sweet?
Jamie
or is
Palmer,
it,
thank you. I think that sums it up.
Is it a bit creep?
No, Jamie Palmer summed it up.
Bye, Diary of a Ghost. It's all feeling a little undone. Past the Pinky Swear came with a list of exchange. If there is not a list, no better off she can date.
There was okay, so this was the caveat. This was the loophole.
Hey, is that my boy?
Hey,
that's my little angel right
Chris
there.
Angel, mind puncher. Well played, Calhoun.
Calhoun is a little baby. He's a little baby cherub.
Spanky, earmuffs. You got me? All right, so here's the deal. If you remember, at the end of the Pinky Swear, Quibs got kind of upset that
yes, it does mean that, by the way.
Ow! No, we did that. You must have missed this because at the end of our discussion yesterday, I said, "So what's good for the goose is good for the gander." I didn't even. Yeah, settle down.
Tommy knows the men will be knocking at your door, Reese.
Exactly right. You bet they will.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they would have been.
Okay.
Teresa says, in all seriousness, so look, there's never any all seriousness. We're not sure how to do that. But at the end, Quibble said, I'm a little worried about my my panty hamster. No, that's not what you called it. What did you call it? Something rocket?
Spanx.
Oh, yeah. I will tell you when it's okay.
It's not okay yet, Spanx.
Not yet, no.
Spanx is a baby cherub that's naked on a cloud in diapers.
Yeah, she dropped that one the other day. You're naked on a cloud in diapers.
Okay,
with gold. I don't remember what the rest of it was. But
I was wondering about my ham wallet with a lap rocket.
That's what it was. It was the ham wallet. And I said, look, if it gets to that, I'm gonna pinch it. I'm gonna make sure that nothing bad ever happens to you, right? So if you're really hurting,
what if he's a good guy?
No, we're past that. We already pinky swore. Because, and the reason we did this was there was a negotiation, there was a give and take. Remember? You don't remember.
I'm confused. Honestly, there was no hypothetical good men. It was just all punching dudes.
Yeah, well, you're talking about this is weeks ago. I'm partying now. That was weeks ago. No, for real. We got way past that. Right? The hypothetical guys, we're not punching any of them because they're not coming. We pinky swore, right, that we were not going to date. That either of us.
So you really kept that up.
Yeah.
That was not like a 24-hour thing.
Oh, no.
So you meant it. You locked it in.
Yeah. But you can get out of it, right? There were some you got some outs.
Okay, so hold on.
There was a 7-minute thing. There was a 7-minute thing.
Wait a second. You never gave us the rest of your list.
I told you my wants are pretty simple.
Yeah. Spanx, put the earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Mouth hugs.
That may have been brought up.
That was all that was brought up.
That's
and
because
it was so ridiculously barbaric. That was your list. That was it.
No, you said what kind of things would be on a list. And I said, well, that was kind of a big thing. His memory ain't what he used to be. It's truth. But
what else is on your list?
Well, there's a large genre of things that fall under kind of the same heading. You know what I mean?
Okay. They're under the same heading.
The on-demand thing was
the same heading.
No, we don't use that. We already talked about that.
Boy, you got a lot of rules, son.
And then you were very concerned that you would never be able to, to have any fun ever again. And I said, well, if it comes to it, I'll knock that out, and I'll do it in another 7 minutes, or your contract is null and void. Do you remember that? What is it you're doing, Quibble?
I have a push-up bra on, and my boob fell out underneath.
You know what? I actually caught I saw your right one.
Yeah, this is a really old Spanx bra, and it's kind of stretched out and shitty. And I put it on because it was a nude color, but when I just shifted, my boob fell out.
No.
Okay.
I do appreciate the
question. How long until she can date?
Well, I was thinking, you give yourself, say,
never.
No, I'm not unreasonable at all. I just want to make sure that if somebody were to be the person, that he would have to be perfect, right? I would not let you be with somebody that couldn't protect you, right? That's got to be important, and he's got to have a fantastic sense of humor, right? And
where did I get what, Debbie?
Got to be able to laugh with him. Am I wrong?
Under boob is all the rage now. The boob slip, yeah.
Earmuffs off. Yeah, you're safe for a minute, Colin. So the idea was that as Quib's best friend, I was going to make sure that if somebody was ever going to come, that they met up to the standards that you deserve.
And when are you going to be okay with that?
When can we start shopping, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to give it 6 months to a year to make sure that there's no
But I
rebound,
thought last night
nothing.
the pinky swear, I got it at a store in St. Louis, Deb. Hold on. What? What is that?
I thought this
Rack
was Rack
Manhandler?
Manhandlers Anonymous. Am I in the wrong place?
You
I
are.
am not manhandling any racks.
Hold on. Last night I thought I pinky swore to never dating.
You and I were not going to date, right? We were going to remain platonic friends, but if you needed it.
Platonic? Not
platonic. Platonic. Not platonic.
But I thought, you're saying 6 months. I thought it was pinky swearing to not dating.
I'm not going to let you date. I just didn't feel like having the entire audience jump all over me again. You're never dating. Yeah, thank you, Barefoot April. Look, here's the deal. I'll tell you exactly what he's got to measure up to.
Hold my cans.
Thank you. Hold my cans. Yes, you are in the right place. He's got to have a nice watch too. See that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a nice watch. Throw in a 6-pack. He's got to have abs. You're gonna marry a dude with no abs. For real? Gotta do with that.
I don't think he actually means that, Teresa. I think it actually means something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh? Off topic. Good.
Thank you, Lisa Tribble.
Yes. Want to know? I aspire to be as brave as you two. Wow. Come on, Lisa. Lisa, I happen to know you.
You're amazing,
and
girl.
What you're doing right now is holy hell.
I like that he's got to meet the Fred standard.
Thank you.
Tommy needs to watch replay. He is underdrawn. Don't mind the chat, Tommy. Just say up front on here, actually off the live, that you truly want with and for Reese.
I'm going to make sure that the person that spends the rest of their life with Reese is the perfect match for her. I would not let anything else happen. Here's that. How's that? Josie's on a vacation far away. I love our audience.
I do.
Talk it over.
Look at this clip.
So many things that I want to say.
Chica Cherry Cola, I love it. It matches my shirt.
Yadira says, shiitake mushrooms. I'm late.
Teresa, no, I don't think. Oh, hey, Trinity.
Hey.
I think Tommy's just being overly
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog.
cautious.
No, people, there's 438 of you here, right? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say that 300 of you, right? 300 of you are really quick on the uptake.
No, Heather McLaughlin. That is not a good email.
Yeah, I don't know that email. That's
no.
This right. This friendship exists off camera too, I'm sure. You know what? The crazy thing is this. We stopped filming.
This is number 57. L Jersey Girl. This is 57.
When we stop filming, we just start fighting like cats and dogs. It's actually vicious.
Oh, please.
We don't fight at all. We have a great time.
We don't fight.
We don't fight. When's the last time we had a fight? For real? No, someone was mentioning I was being a wise ass. We get along fantastically, actually. No dating anyone else. No shopping. Dating shot. There you go. No jealousy or punching. Jamie Palmer's got a plan. Squirrel girl, how you doing? Good for you, man. Yeah, Spanx can remove the earmuffs.
Me too, Katie.
Geoplanet Jane, you're awesome, man. I always love Geoplanet Jane.
It's not from Lady Co, Shannon C. No, I got it at a jewelry store. And I don't know if she has them on her website.
Do you know what's perfect? If that's the fact, then that's exactly what will happen. Right?
Yes, Pierre, yes.
If that's what is meant to be,
hey, Susie.
Without a doubt, it will happen. I've always believed that what is meant to be.
Did I just set my gross Kleenex happens. By your hand? Sorry.
Oh, I'm past that. I'm past that. What are you kidding me? You're going to the bathroom in the same house I'm in.
I pooped in your toilet.
Unbelievable. Did you hear that?
I had to flush it twice. I started panicking. If it wasn't going to flush the second time, I have a to-go suitcase upstairs. I was just going to move out and leave. I was going to go stay at your place in Tucson. You are
so damn funny.
I was going to go start streaming from his place in Tucson. He could stay here. I really did poop in
Lisa,
your
we do need
Armine. Hey, I love Armine. What did that say?
She's been checking and checking. You know, a lot of people said they didn't get any notifications on this. I'm sorry. That sucks. It really does. I hate when that happens. Calhoun, wise beyond his years. This is the captain of the lifeboat.
You can't mess up something that's for you. In my opinion, things that are meant to be just are simply. That is so Spanx. I love him.
That's my boy.
He's a baby button nose. He's a cherub. And he lives on a cloud in a little gold diaper. And he also has
gold stitching and some shit.
He also has a button nose and candy ribbons.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? Isn't that Spanx?
It's meant to be if she used her toilet.
Reese needs a poop knife? What the hell is that? I don't want to know. Don't tell me what that is. Look at that. Barefoot April. Thank you.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, Shannon C. Huxley loves Tommy. Hey, Aunt Flicker Art. I don't recognize your name. Welcome.
This isn't a new one. I've had this watch a really, really long time.
Hi, Jen.
But this is a really cool watch. It's this was given to the all of the lifeguards in 1956 in Puerto Rico were all given the same watches. And I bought this from an estate, and the guy was a lifeguard in Puerto Rico in 1956, and he kept the watch the entire time. And it's engraved on the back. So on the back of the watch, it says,
"Hi, Naomi,
Puerto Rico, 1956." And I get these kind of things kill me. You know?
Oh, Armina, you're so sweet.
If there's a good story attached to it, I always buy them.
Everyone needs a Crim and proper.
Right? I think there's something to that.
I used to rely on what will be. Good song. And that avoided me taking action. You actually need to step up for things you want and be clear on it. Or if you miss out, it was lack of action, not meant to. That's true. It almost is similar to a closed mouth will never get fed.
Or no. But
Sarah's full of good ones.
Let me explain.
Hey, Adira.
Let me explain where.
Yes, hold on. Let me tell Debbie real quick. Debbie, I already said it earlier. It's a store called Laurie, Laurie. Soleil. S is in Sam, OLET. Yes, it's one of my favorite stores.
Yes, you did hear.
Not yet, Anita card.
Puerto Rico, but it was referring to the watch I was wearing. Where was it? Kuala Lu. How are you? Good to see you. You don't even know how to use the 3 shells. Well played. That's a good reference. Good movie reference.
I didn't get it.
That's from the one with Sylvester Stallone. Time Cop. What's that one called?
I don't watch Sylvester Stallone movies.
No, it's pretty funny actually. Purple Groovy says, "Tommy, stop playing with your watch." I get that a lot.
Playing with your dinghy. Hey, Connor. So.
Why, thank you, Chicka Cherry.
Hey, Patty Collins.
Hey, good to see you.
Love you, Patty.
I hope you're doing better.
You're welcome, Debbie. So that didn't go over the best. But the point is, Tommy and I are really, really close friends. And what this meant was he's going to take care of me no matter what. Hey, Britt P. Really, that's what it meant. He's going to see it through, and he's going to make sure that I don't get hurt. And he's going to make sure I don't get hurt by punching everybody out.
Correct. I'm not hitting anybody. There's nothing to worry about. That's what we did this. This was to end. If by some chance I were to ever go down that, if I were to ever, I always said if I was ever going to do it, if I were to ever do it again, Quibble would have to absolutely approve of the person that, hey, settle down.
You want to get hit with these?
I have a feeling you'd approve of her.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think you'll dig her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she already exists? That's cool.
Well, I just know that the person that I marry, if I marry, is going to have a fantastic sense of humor. Hey, kind of pronounced teeth. What the hell's that?
Go on.
Great sense of humor? Where did I leave off?
You act like she's already
What
around.
What are you getting at, Quibs?
What are you getting at?
Maybe she is.
Scoots?
Maybe she is.
Oh, hey, guys.
No question, right, Anthony? Gets it. Busey, that's the word I was looking for. You know what she like? Kind of Busey through the teeth a little bit.
Lumen, I read this very
Long,
loud and
teeth.
clear. So what else about her?
She has the sweetest disposition of anybody you've ever met.
VTV.
Look at this.
I love VTV.
Yeah, you're quick as hell on your feet. You really are. That's funny.
Britt P, I love Pam's store. Yes. I felt weird doing that live because I was like, this is not really my I mean, I do the Lady Co lives, but I don't know. I felt a little weird walking through doing a tour of Pam's store, but it's truly something I'm passionate about. I love that store. How many hours was I in that store?
We were in there a long time.
But I'm always in there for hours. I go in there and I chat with Pam. She always takes the time.
I went down and looked at watches. I wasn't in that. But
my God, I was just thinking of you like 3 days ago. And I thought, what happened to Skipper, the geriatric chihuahua? I'm so glad that you're here.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you, Analytical Blarn. Are we doing the dang thing or are we not, you two?
Stick around.
They did give us a super chat. You better answer.
Yeah, stick around. Right? Stick around. Stick around. Lumen says Pam seemed super cool. And you know what? Pam seemed super cool.
Pam is one of my close friends. I love her.
And just on the outside chance that, you know, I'm a little anxious or whatever. If I deliver on that 7-minute thing, then Quib's going to come back and tell all you, I promise. Right?
No one knows what you're talking about.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, it's Canoed.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And if they don't, they need to double back and watch last night. You've been so busy with grad school. Congratulations to your grad school.
I watched Reese's video. What? AWTS?
Yeah. I don't know what that
I don't
is.
either.
But I ran to the website. You hang in there, Snickerdoodle. So glad Tommy is there for you, sweetheart. Thank you. That's a very kind thing to say.
I'm trying to figure out what AWTS means, but thank you so much, Canoed. I love you. I'm happy to see you. Caroline, the moment I love this. You're right. I married my Crim 27 years ago, and he treats me like a queen.
Oh, well, how good is that?
I love that.
Right? Yeah, good for you. I love that. And I'll bet you.
You two could write Cliff Notes so I could catch up. Skipper, I'm just happy to see you.
Yeah, we could, right? Holy hell. There's a lot to catch up on. This
There's quite a bit.
What the hell is he doing in the basement?
You know what's interesting? I think you sprayed that one time, and it is so fragrant. Katie's right.
I love it.
It takes one. I hate that I haven't even used it yet. You just sprayed the whole room.
I didn't spray the whole room. It's right there. What was that?
Oh my God, it's so good.
It really is
it's
so good.
So good.
It's the Gomez Adams thing.
Yes. You weren't going to fall through?
Well, you didn't spray anything on there. If you'd done it, maybe I would have. But you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. If I start using this, guys might start chasing me around.
Well, yeah, but there's no fear there, right? You said there's only one you really need to worry about, and we're going to see him as soon as we get to Tennessee.
Oh, we know. On the 7-minute thing. 7 minutes. 7 minutes, says Yadira.
Slick.
How long does it take?
Saddle.
How long does it take anybody else? Is anyone else going to be so sad when Reese and Tommy aren't streaming in the same room together? I will be.
But does she know something we don't know?
Already got the wedding cake
Where?
design worked out. Watches enchiladas. 2 cats, 2 dogs. Oh my God. Armine is a cake maker and she's going to do it.
Good God.
Shelly's doing the
do you know what? We literally,
photographing.
I was going to say, they got to take this off and sweat. We literally have every single, I can't do this.
What are you doing?
I'm disrobing.
Oh, guys, I wish you could see this. I really wish you could.
You don't want me to do that. You really wish I could see that? You do not.
No, I don't.
She does not.
Oh,
She's playing games.
I wondered. Okay, that was what it stood for.
Slick. We're not very bright. Yeah.
Teresa,
that was
that's a nice.
really
Teresa's fixing what she's clarifying. I know my reaction to your extra protectiveness is my issue. I have seen many men take support to a control level. I know that's not you, but the way you talked about it reminded me of that. Teresa, that was a nice thing to say.
Thank you.
Get what I know where she was going with that. I get it. 7 minutes of what?
Not in years, Kim is blue. Been a very long time since I did any of that. I think I'm too old at this point.
Solo, I do 7 minutes. Oh God, Yadira solo, I do about a minute and a half solo. But I'm about a 12-minute girl.
Jordy T says, depending on how many times that day and positioning, it varies.
Oh wow, I can only do it about once a day. I'm a once a day kind of girl.
Shannon C, don't trip. I'm gonna go see that waiter. Ordered dinner. Got that waiter. I'm a wedding venue decorator, and my friend is a wedding planner. Holy crap! I swear to you.
Leandra?
Sherry Allen. Good answer.
Good
answer.
Jordy T, I can only usually get off like once.
Oh, you see Sherry Allen?
Yeah.
Huh. Spend like an hour and 45 minutes making out and watch how fast that works.
Really?
Yeah. You watch.
Who's made out for that long?
Talk dirty to each other. Well, it depends on where you're, like, if you're stuck on an airplane. Right?
Forget it, Crim. No,
I'm just saying, I have done it. I've,
That's horrific.
No, it's not.
I love that. Who does that on an airplane?
What's wrong with doing that on an airplane?
Dose of Rose. I love that, actually. I really kind of like that idea.
And I hope you're having a
She's
ball.
going on the cruise.
And she's on a camping trip right now.
Yeah, but she's also going on the cruise.
I know it. I was so stoked to hear that.
Oh my God, VTV. I can't do that.
Watch that hand. She's going to eat it. Yeah.
Maybe twice in a day. I mean, 3 times is a lot.
What is that? Once a king, always a king. But once a night is enough.
I don't know what that means.
It's just a play on words to say that not much point in doing it more than once in a night. Honestly, I'm old because I remember joking about that. Yeah, we'll do it twice tonight. I'm way too old for that stuff.
I like making out.
Making out's great. And it doesn't require tons of effort either. It's just fun. Jobo Baggins says foreplay can last all day.
You guys, I'm getting really excited. Oh, no camping. She didn't go camping.
Oh.
Big storm. Maybe tomorrow, she said.
Okay.
Wow, Yadira can get 4 in. Hey, Idaho Carol. Feeling lonely. You're talking about dating, and I wish I could find a sweet man to date. Reese, remember my deceased hubby had his birthday close to Fred's birthday. I do remember that, Idaho Carol. Maybe we can find you a sweet man to date, Carol. Come on the cruise. All the before stuff is fun. I'd rather be high on brain chemicals for hours than the main event. I agree with that.
Canoe, congratulations, man.
I will have a DMFT. Wow. I'm really proud of you, Canoe. That's amazing.
Congratulations with the 4.5 foot tall participation trophy brought to you by Quibble.
Tampa B, I have no doubt that that's true.
You've got to love that.
She's incredibly sexual.
Yeah, I've had some pretty rugged weekends years ago.
I'm not getting kicked off a plane. No way.
No, I wasn't. There was no... It was the buildup. You missed the entire point.
I probably did. I
miss
points all the time.
Who kisses and talks dirty? I said, you got an hour and 45 minutes on an airplane. You can really get somebody cranked up.
Can you make out on an airplane?
You can kiss someone on an airplane. There's no problem with that. Kissing someone's neck, you're not doing anything. You're not being foul, but whispering is just, I could really bum you out, I promise.
Really?
Yeah. No,
where do you want to go?
You know what?
You want to catch a flight tonight?
If we could just mute this.
I can end this thing. That's a lot, Jamie Palmer.
Kidding.
Wow.
What? So, by the way, I am going live when this is over on the boat.
Okay.
Your mustache looks like a nipple tickler. There you
She
go.
is. Your Tarvel agent is standing by.
Look, if my Tarvel agent is not ready, I'd be scared.
Oh. So is that a yes? Yes. Tell Spanx to bring back the earmuffs.
Yep.
I've never done that before.
I don't even like it when my partner breathes in my face while they sleep. Yeah.
Have you seen that meme? It's like, it says dating. Like, I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. And then it says marriage. Your knee touched me last night.
No, see, I could never deal with that.
You touched my thigh with your knee last night.
Oh,
and
no,
it really bothered me.
That'll never work. See, that would never work.
Never.
No, can't. I'm kind of a cuddler.
Are you cuddly?
I am.
Snuggly?
Uh-huh.
Are you a cuddle bug? A cuddly Crim?
I sleep better with somebody's head on my chest. Always have.
But you don't sleep on your back. Do you sleep on your back? I did that on purpose.
You're a pisser, Quibble. As a matter of fact, I don't.
It was intentional.
Yes, I do.
I'm just guessing, but you don't look like a back sleeper.
Oh, you know. I don't like my
Barb. Killed it. Barb. Stop.
Oh, Barb. Oh man, that's funny.
Little or big spoon?
Honestly, both, but I prefer the big. Every once in a while, it's great to have somebody grab you.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I feel too masculine. Like when a guy wants to have his back to me, and I go that way.
No, it's not that someone wants to. It's just that
chest.
every once in a while, it just happens. You know
what
I mean?
It's always been easy for me because I date bigger men. But with someone like you, I feel like I would have to be the big spoon because you're. That's not going to work.
Quibble, I am considerably bigger than you. You're funny as hell.
I weigh like 30 pounds more than you.
No, you do not. No, you do not.
Barb.
I'm here for all the awkward banter. We got your back.
You guys have really good poker faces.
No question.
Hey, Joey girl.
Hey there.
I hate it when my partner breathes.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer right there.
And they are not allowed to chew food.
In
bed for sure. Thank you for the super chat.
No, you've got you some pretty serious rules.
I'll be the big spoon or the little spoon as long as we fork.
You have got to love VTV.
I love VTV.
You dear.
Oh, no, you can't sleep face to face. That's gross. No, I can't do that.
No. And that's actually a real thing, Yadira. Yadira knows.
The breathing thing really annoys me. No, I get that.
Yeah,
Barb.
we're putting that together.
Barb doesn't do well with others. And we've established that. Here's the problem too. Sometimes with sleeping on somebody's chest, if you're here, it can get gross. The mouth breathing. Some people go,
oh, apnea or whatever.
Yeah. It can blow on you. I've had that happen.
You know what's good? I don't have tonsils. They like lasered out the back of my throat.
You just have a station wagon. And you have
much
a foot.
smaller today. You ready?
No, I don't want to see it. You have a foot hanging in the back of your throat.
It's considerably smaller than it was.
Then show the crowd.
No, you don't.
If it's small,
you do not want me to show the crowd.
If it's small.
I said smaller.
See?
Oh my
God. It looks like a whole foot. It looks like a foot just hanging back there. Like somebody put a foot in the back of your throat.
Would you have been surprised if it was small? I mean, honestly, I'm just sort of a bigger dude. What does my shirt say? It says, "This good ain't easy." It's my
only a cat can touch me when I sleep. Barbara?
Does he have to be a cool cat?
Barbara, I'm concerned.
Huh?
Sometimes I feel concerned.
What kind of cat? Huh?
Oh, that breathing. So repetitive. In and out. Annoying.
Oh, that's too funny.
Is it bigger than my button? Yadira, it's like 7 buttons. I have a very petite. I am a larger person, but I have small ankles and I have a tiny little petite clitoris. The clitoris.
I have a small button.
It's a small button.
Taurus.
It's very small.
No, it's just an unusual way to say it.
It's incredibly small.
Yes, I do have that gigantic.
She's a petite girl.
Lumen. Don't encourage her. It's a uvula.
It's a big vulva. His vulva looks like a foot.
In the back of my throat. All right. Joey girl.
Uh-oh, Spanx was in here. What? Are you going to show it? Look at it. Look at it. Wait. No, hold on. Do it again. Do it.
You're going to throw a light on it? No, don't do that.
Do it. Come on.
All right. You ready?
Hold on.
This is really awful. You ready?
Go. Oh my God. I'm proud of you.
There you go.
He did
there you go.
it.
You happy? There you go. Now, in my own defense, I've been vomiting over this thing for 2.5 days, right? I've literally just been tearing the back of my throat up. Yeah, it's huge. It's always huge, by the way, but it's normally not that big. It looks like a stalactite. Yes, it does.
I don't know if that is like a stallion.
A stalactite. It's something that forms usually. They look like stone, but they form over a long period of time, and they hang from caves.
Reese, you have a beautiful button. I can tell.
Are the ones that come up from the ground.
I have
Holy
special
shit,
video.
Tommy. Yeah, that's the general consensus, Leandra.
Thank you, Erica. It's a bat cave.
Yes. Yeah, no question.
We're proud
Heavens
of you.
to Murgatroyd. This is underground soft porn.
Alicia.
Yes. Yeah. No, you nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Do you sit on that too?
Occasionally.
Love you, Pat.
Occasionally.
Let's see mine.
It's like the cartoons. That's a good one. No, yours is. Let me see.
No.
Look, you know what? You don't have a small uvula. You do not have a small.
My vulva is small.
Yeah, and it might be your uvula. Hey, why don't you show the?
How dare you
why
tell
don't
me
you
I have
show
a large
the people,
vulva?
Why don't I didn't.
You think I have a wide set vulva?
I didn't mention your vulva at any point here today. I said uvula.
I have very small nostrils.
Petite nostrils, to be sure. And your uvula is not.
Chow Yun Smut, you better take it back, girl.
Yeah, it's almost the same size as mine. Maybe it's because you've been sick, right? Like you were not feeling well. Let me look at it one more time. I'm not kidding. Come on, we're gonna have to do it.
No.
Oh, sure, it's all fun and games. It's not massive. It's not massive. It's big though. It hangs all the way down to your tongue.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
How dare you?
You want me to take a picture of it?
No, I know what it looks like.
No, I'll take a picture. We can show it to everybody. What do you think?
I'm upset. Cricket? I don't have a large vulva. Really,
No.
Lumen? I trust Lumen. Lumen, I'm a little sad.
Jamie Palmer says, Tommy, yours is perfectly fine. Well, now it is. I mean, now that you've seen, it's not as big as Tommy's, though. It's not. I mean, no.
So it's a good thing that we can't have children because our kids would have
Can you
giant
imagine?
station wagons in
Can
the
you
back
imagine?
of
They
their throat.
probably wouldn't even be able
They
to
would
speak.
have a foot throat.
They would probably not even be able to speak. Tongue depressor needed. Katie Fulton, you're right. I really, that would be better if I could just kind of push the
I
tongue
love
up.
that puppy paws.
Yes, guys, I'm sure it fits.
My doctor's never said it's large.
Well, I mean, how often do you say to your doctor, hey, check out my uvula?
She always looks in the back of my throat.
Okay. But they're probably
She's
not
never
going,
had like wide eyes.
but you never said, hey, man.
What does being sick have to do with it?
Thank you, Lumen. She says when you're sick. No, because I know that they do get bigger. Station wagons currently, a pair of station wagons.
I don't think I have a hangy vulva.
Well, let's take a picture of it.
No.
Okay.
Now you're making it self-conscious.
Kim's Blue says if someone tunes in right now, they may ask what's happening. If anyone tunes into this channel at any point, they always say that.
That freaks me out. At least I got to be honest.
We're gonna have to see that. I'm
Can you
sorry,
email
Lisa.
that?
We're gonna have to see that.
I'm going to need a photo.
And we're probably gonna post it.
And I'm probably not going to sleep well.
I'm kidding. But seriously, we'll post it. Yeah.
Well, this has been a fun time.
And hasn't it?
It's amazing how quickly an hour and a half goes. You need to do a stream.
I'm doing a stream. It'll be up at 1:15.
But you're not getting enough sleep as it is, and I'm bothered by that.
That is not true.
That is completely true.
So I've had a little bit of problem sleeping.
Okay, good.
But it's not like the
The time you
geographical.
lied to me,
You know what's really funny? I'm never gonna live that down.
you'll never live it down. And see if you lie again. Find out what
Yeah,
happens.
it's not gonna happen. All I did was miss.
Hey, blow drill's here?
All I did was miss the town. Like I was
Where?
not. in the town that they said I was in. It was an accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Not exactly an accident, but it was.
Hey, Dylan. I love blow dry.
Hey, good to see you. Sherry Allen, we've been wondering about that too.
I was wondering, Sherry Allen, about it as well.
Yeah.
And I'm also concerned about Shelly Kelly's taint.
Yes. And does anybody remember the knock knock? Who's there? Uvula joke from Saturday Night Live. Chevy Chase.
I was born in 84.
Why do you must rub that in all the time?
Because I never saw it. It was before my time.
No, but it just makes me feel like I'm 105.
Well, that's even better. That's more my style.
Well, that's true. That is true. Anna Nicole. Those were the days. True story, right? See, she's overprotective too.
Yeah. Well, this has been sufficient. And
I think we should go. You know what? It's probably about that time. Yeah. Candygram. Very well done. My uvula is puffy and wet. Barb,
Shelly Kelly,
never a doubt.
Let us know how your taint's doing.
Yes, if
I think you should take an Epsom salt bath, Shelly Kelly, and then when you're done, get a wet washcloth and put it in the microwave. Hot compresses, and you know what? Honestly, that sounds nice on the taint. I sleep on a heating pad every night, and
you do
every night.
Wow.
Even in the summer.
Wow.
All the time.
Wow.
And I turn it on as high as it goes.
No joke.
Yeah, and I wake up every morning and I have bright red stripes all down my back, like hardcore, like I melted.
That's amazing.
Why?
I just didn't know.
Yeah.
That's
like
great.
I like to burn the shit out of myself at night. It's weird.
That's got to be hard.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a sweater. Like I sweat. Like if that were that hot, I'd be in trouble.
Oh.
It's all right though.
Well, we'll make it. We'll see.
We'll talk. No.
Yeah. Anyway,
Lori Lee, I remember those. Sorry.
Yeah, I like a heating pad with like a fan over me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like a ceiling fan Dylan, with a heating pad.
I used to like to when I lived in places that had cold climates, I used to like to open the window and then crank the heat.
That's gross, Lori E.
I used to do that a lot. What's gross?
Aaron and Jenna were talking about Dan O'Connor yesterday sleeping with a younger gal.
Oh.
I'm sure he did. He slept with a lot of women.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, put that hot washcloth on your taint. I might do it just for sympathy for you because again, that sounds nice. Yeah. All right then. Again, sufficiently awkward, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
She was sent to the what? RPF punishment. They brought up your name.
Who did?
She was sent to the RPF.
Really didn't get much.
What is RPF?
The it's in the Sea Org. I just went blank on what it stands for. Rehabilitation Project Force.
Okay.
It's where you go when you get in trouble.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I'm assuming you saw that once or twice.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Because you're a bit of a rebel.
I was always in ethics.
I love that, though. I swear to God, I do.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
So you're basically a Crim of your community.
I was in the shoe pretty much all the time.
You were both cult and Crim.
Bless you, my son.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm Rehabilitation Project Force. Thank you.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm impressed as hell. I love that. I love that.
Oh, someone asked if Dan was the same guy that hit you with a fax machine. Yes, that was him. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I was always in trouble.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I'd like to kind of meet that dude someday.
Dan?
Yeah.
I bet you guys would get along great.
I think we would.
You take him to lunch?
Yeah.
Well, you're both bald.
That's a start.
You both like office equipment?
There you go.
Yeah.
We'd have a ton to talk about.
You could bring your own fax machine to lunch. Show him yours.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get one of those like corporate ones that are like have different drawers, like the kind
good size numbers.
Yeah.
That could be
wheel it in.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah. Or just brass knuckles. I'm kidding. Those are felonies. I would never. That's a joke. It's a joke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're full of those. It's part of our channel name.
That's true. We're funny.
We're going to do it again tomorrow.
We are.
Rock, paper, facts.
See, Robin gets it. You know what? This channel rocks because of you guys. You're funnier than hell. Yeah, Anthony, I could work that out. I think I could work that out.
Could you film Tommy meeting Dan? You know, I bet Dan would love that.
That would make a hell of a video.
It would be nice. I bet a lot of you would attend. Mm-hmm. Love you, Anita Card.
Would love that.
All right. Well, on that note, Shelly, take care of your tank.
She is scratching her butt on the anthropological carpet.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks, SMSP. Did you see Kid? She looks really upset.
Yes, Kid's bummed out. Kid and I are gonna go to bed.
I wish you would.
No, I might have to the lifeboat real quick.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I need you to sleep.
I know, but I got some.
But you haven't been sleeping. Crims need sleep.
If I were able to sleep.
You're old.
I know, but I've been sick. You know what happens is I got to keep running to the bathroom to.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's why I haven't been able to sleep because I've been vomiting every 2 hours.
I love Rifle Paper Company. Everything's 25% off site wide right now for Memorial Day. They're having a sale. I love Rifle Paper Company.
They would know it was you from the watch cog impression on his face. That's funny. That's funny. And Lumen says, "Leave the carpet behind for Jeff."
Do you know that we've said goodbye like 14 times now? That's called a Midwest goodbye.
No?
Yeah.
So well, let's do it.
We're going to do it now. All right. Tommy's going to go on the lifeboat. I'm going to go to bed and get on my heating pad. I love you guys. And
you're going to burn yourself.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Even in the summer.
Oh, even in the summer. But I'm a soup eater too. I love soup year round. I will eat the hottest boiling soup in July. I'm not afraid. Wow. It's my favorite thing.
Nice.
Well, I mean, we know I like chiladas. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do this again.
We shall.
Thanks for
this is fun, isn't it?
Love your Tarble agent.
Thank you.
Love
Jamie
your Tarble
Palmer.
agent.
And good night to all of you.
Night, everybody.
Tim
love you
B,
all.
Love you.
I'll be on tomorrow sometime. And
Analytical Blarney, love you.
I love Analytical Blarney.
Goosebumps.
Bye, Goosebump. Bye, Cassie Mosier. Sherry Allen.
VTV, love you.
Yeah, VTV's like hit end for God's sake.
Lou, yep. Katie Fulton. All right, knock that off.
Katie, I love you. Thank you again for my gift. It was a beautiful thing. Bye, Chica Cherry Cola. Bye, Robin W. Okay, bye. I'm leaving.
Saddle.
Yikes.